Hey there, Mary Evans here, coming to you from downtown Punta Gorda. Did you know that right here, just steps away from the Charlotte County Courthouse, is a replica of the Vietnam Memorial Wall? If you've never been to Washington, D.C. to see the original wall, I highly suggest you go. It's quite a moving experience. Did you know in 1982, when that wall was dedicated, there were over 57,900 names inscribed on it? And as of 2026, there's about 58,300 because they keep adding names. A viewer asked me to speak about a topic that seems appropriate here in front of this wall, and that is basically comes down to a question of integrity. And the question is, what happens when someone lies in his or her deposition? Well, criminally, nothing. Because in order for someone to be prosecuted for perjury, the lie must be told at an official proceeding, and a deposition is not an official proceeding. Even though you're under oath and you're expected to tell the truth, you'll not be prosecuted, for perjury if you lie in your deposition. I'm not suggesting you do that, by the way. So let's talk about when might you be prosecuted for perjury. Well, that would be if you're at an official proceeding, like a hearing or a trial, and a judge or an attorney asks you a question under oath and you don't tell the truth. Now, the state attorney, in order to prosecute for perjury, must still show that you lied, and they must show it beyond a reasonable doubt, just like any other crime. Okay, so let's talk about this in a family law setting. If I had $1 for every time that a family litigant came in and told me an untruth, I'd have a lot of dollars. So what happens in family court? There's no jury. The judge is the jury in family court. Did you know that? So what happens when somebody doesn't tell me the truth? Well, they take a hit to their credibility, first and foremost. And that might not sound like much, but when the judge is relying on what each person has to say, it's actually a pretty big deal. So let's assume that somebody has told a lie about where they were on a Saturday night. Is that really going to matter? Maybe not. Is the judge going to decrease somebody's time sharing because a litigant lied about where he or she was on a Saturday night? Probably not. But let's say that the lie is about how many DUIs somebody has had. I mean, first off, it's verifiable, so why lie about it? But let's just assume somebody lies and says, nah, I've never been arrested for DUI, or I've never been convicted of DUI. Is it possible that the judge might decrease that person's time sharing because of the lie? Well, not because of the lie, but because of the truth, that this person maybe has a drinking problem. So ultimately, in family court, while it is an official proceeding, chances are there is not going to be a prosecution for perjury, but the ramifications could show up in other ways. Okay, sidebar, I forgot this little part. The lie must be material to the proceeding. So let's say that it's a criminal trial and I've been arrested for DUI, which has never happened, by the way. And somebody asks me how much I weigh, and I say I weigh 125 pounds, which is a big, big lie. Does it really matter to a DUI charge? No. What if they ask me how old I am? I've been lying so much about my age recently, I don't even remember the real number. And by the way, family and friends, you needn't remind me in the comments. Do you have a topic that you would like me to speak about in a future video? Drop me a line at mary@maryevanshere.com.